or is the owner as well?
So that's all circumstantial. So it all depends on what caused it to break. So if a contractor literally backed their machine into it and then busted the window, that's on a typical project, that's that contractor that broke it. Responsibility to replace that window, cost-wise. The contractor that installs it is still the guy that fixes it, but that contractor pays for it. On this job, we would pay for it out of our contingency. So we have a little bit of like a pot of money that we can spend and
Like insurance?
yeah, basically kind of to cover those kind of items. But on a lump sum job, that's if you messed it up, you're the one that's got to fix it.
Did Nick say anything that nobody heard before, right at the end?
On this job?
What started with a L? He said lump sum.
Oh, lump sum account.
Yeah.
JG work for it. Small. Yeah.
Nick, so can you share with him about a lump sum?
Sure.
Because I'm gonna ask you guys this, so listen up.
So there's different type of contract deliveries. A lump sum job is where you get a set of drawings and you issue that out for bid. You get and the contractors put together numbers, they submit, they say, I want to do the concrete on this job for $1 million. We write them a contract for $1 million and it includes a scope of work. So you're doing the concrete slabs, you're doing the concrete elevator decks, you're doing the concrete sidewalks. And so that's what that contractor owns. And whether it comes in at $800,000 for their cost or it comes in at $1 million, they're getting $1 million. If it comes in at $1.4 million, they're still only getting $1 million. So that's a lump sum contract world. This is not a lump sum job, so this is a guaranteed, it's actually an estimated maximum price job. So everybody gets paid all of their costs no matter what they spend. So it's just a different contract type.
They was told their price before they started?
So they estimated their job at, concrete guy estimated his job at $1 million. On this job, he gets paid, if it comes in at $800,000, $800,000. If it comes in at 1.2, 1.2.
So he losing all the money, or is that just?
No, the job is just paying for
Right.
everything. As long as we don't go over our $30 million top number.
Do these graphs have anything to do with y'all, or do it have to do with the hospital?
Does who?
The graph right there.
The graph right here is, it's actually what Nevin had talked about earlier. So this graph right here is actually a weekly work plan percent complete. So each week we meet with the contractors, we bring them in, and we discuss what they're going to do for the week. And then based on what they said that they're going to do, we check off if it was completed that week. And if it wasn't completed, it's a no. If it is completed, it's a yes. So this is the percent that are yeses. So they're percent complete. So this week they had 50%. So half the items that they wanted to get done, they got done. But then the next week they stepped up and we're at 75%. That just kind of varies. You just look for trends on how they're doing, how they're planning versus how they're actually finishing work in the field. So I was saying that as a joke, even as adults we're getting graded. So
Yeah.
right now it's average that you get about 80% of your work done that you plan to do a week. So if for some reason something comes up and you can't do one item, you move, you shift gears, you do something else, but it wasn't planned for, so you still get a no.
So 7/30/2018. That's when it's going to be completed or something.
Yep.
7:30.
Yep.
7:30.
On July 30th.
What I said? I said
7:30.
He said 7:30 like it was the time.
Oh, you're
He
right.
said 7/30/2018.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be at 7:30.
So July 30th is the owner active date. That is the day on 8/1 they want to see patients in this building, in that building. So our date to be done is at 6/15. So substantial
That's the day
completion
before my birthday. I mean, yeah.
is 6/15. That's when we need to be done with our work so that the owner can do their little bit of work ahead of opening the building.
So do you guys still like or do you focus on like bringing in furniture and stuff too?
No, so that's, sometimes we do. It all depends on what the owner needs. In this case, the Cleveland Clinic is a very extensive corporation, so they have their own kind of people that do that.
Can we tour this
But
place?
for other clients, we do. So over, I believe at the Jack Casino that we did over by your guys' school, we did have to deal with owner furniture. So we did have to deal with bringing in tables and that kind of stuff.
Oh, in the garage?
Check out this
Wait, I've
furniture.
never. Oh, y'all built the whole casino?
Well, it was an existing building. We renovated a lot of it and added on to it, and then we built the garage.
Oh yeah, the garage part. Y'all had it's restaurants inside the garage.
There's restaurants
What?
inside there.
I never
added
been
on
in there.
to
I
it.
didn't. I don't know. I thought it was.
Why would a
restaurant
restaurant be
inside
inside
of
the
there.
There's a, between the old building and the garage, we built an addition.
Oh, in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
restaurants.
How do you build a